This is gonna hurt some people, but fuck YouTube automation, fuck clipping for other people. You should do this instead. You have to build a personal brand. If you actually want to turn this into a business, here's how. My name is Edward Cash. I help coaches and mentors scale their online info business, and I personally scaled my own into multiple six-figure annual info business doing this, personal branding, okay? And the reason why these YouTube automations and these YouTube like WAP clipping, this and that is not good is because you're not building anything for yourself. You're just boosting these other guys' personal brands, their business, right? And soon I'm gonna tell you exactly how you can turn this into a real info business that makes you six figures annually, right? Because I wouldn't be talking about this if I wouldn't have done it myself, right? So first of all, you have to understand, when you look at people who are teaching YouTube automation, WAP clipping, how I made this much money, WAP clipping, what are they doing? They're posting with their face. They're building their own info business and personal brand. They're teaching people how to go left. They're literally telling people to go left, do YouTube automation, do WAP clipping. It makes the most money while they're doing this. They're going right. They are building their own info business, their own personal brand. And they obviously have a mentorship, how to do YouTube automation. And that makes them, there's people making millions per month doing that. Okay, everybody that we look up to has a personal brand and they have an info business. Info business is something that you teach people something online and then you sell information through courses, mentorships. You tell them to do this. You teach them how to trade. You teach them how to do YouTube automation. You teach them how to do sales. Okay, you get the point. And I did that. Obviously, I didn't start to teach about trading until I became profitable because I wanted to really turn that into a business. That's why I succeeded. And I didn't start to talk about this, how to build your own info business, how to scale it, until I made multiple six figures annually, okay? So the way you do this is you build your personal brand and you find your niche. You don't want to be that guy who just posts everything for everyone. We don't want to be pleasing everyone, right? We want to be helping and solving problems to a specific audience. Niche. How do you want to be known for? What is something that you solved already for yourself, a problem that you solved already for yourself, okay? Whether you had a transformation, you went from fat to fit, now you have all these muscles. You were skinny fat, now you have a ripped body. You went from broke to rich, doing something. What exactly is that? Was it trading? Was it e-commerce? Was it flipping houses? And now you start teaching people how to do it, how to get that transformation as well. Okay? You sell the results. You don't sell the product. Obviously you sell the product, but you market it in a way that you teach them how to get the results, because that's what people want. They want the results. They don't care about putting all the work in, but they're gonna put the work in once they actually are committed and they are in the mentorship already. But you're gonna market it in a different kinds of way. But regardless, niche, okay? And there's three categories that are the best, that people actually are gonna pay for, a problem that needs to get solved. There's health, I'm gonna put it in H, health. There's wealth and relationship. Health, people want to get ripped, they're fat, they cannot even get out from their bed. That's a huge problem that needs to get solved. So they're gonna exchange money for that. I hope you can see that. Yeah. Wealth, people are fucking broke, they want to get rich, they're gonna exchange money to learn that methodology from you. They're gonna exchange money. Relationships, people can get girls, they cannot get matches on Tinder. That's a huge problem. That's our freaking human biology brain thinking. That's a problem. They reach out to you, they're gonna exchange money eventually. But the thing is, they're not gonna immediately exchange money. That's why you have to follow up. You have to listen, because you find your niche, find a problem that you solved in these three categories. If you didn't solve anything, get working, okay? Because I promise you, this is the best business model you can get into. I don't like sugarcoating anything, but this is the truth. This is what I did. So once you find your niche, once you solve the problem in these categories, you start posting to that specific audience. You're gonna look up the top 5 people in the industry, in that niche, who are posting content, getting clients, getting money, getting results for the students. You're gonna look what exactly are they doing that makes them successful, that make their info business run and making them fucking 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, all right? Then you're gonna look at what they're doing. You're gonna start copying them. What do I mean by copy? You're not gonna copy their videos word to word, but you're gonna if it's in YouTube, you're gonna copy their title and thumbnail on the best working videos. You're gonna become this agent that's just the secret agent that just looks at these people, like what they're doing, and I'm gonna take notes, right? And then you're gonna create your digital product, your info. This is what creates the business. A digital product, a high ticket offer, by the way, high ticket digital product that you're gonna solve problems in for these people who are committed. That's gonna be a one-to-one mentorship, group coaching mentorship, etc. and etc. You're gonna help them inside there once they actually become the buying customers. But to make this work, you have to start posting to that specific audience. Post to those fat people. Post to those people who want to get rich. But here's the thing. You shouldn't necessarily post beginner content or people. You shouldn't try to attract beginners because they don't have the money. If you have a low ticket offer, that could work. Some beginners may have the money. But personally for me, I taught people how to go from unprofitable to profitable trader. People already lost money trading. And they're like, wow, if I keep up doing this, I'm gonna lose even more money. So they have money in the first place. They're gonna solve their problems by giving it to me and I'm gonna turn it profitable, right? So you have to be specific with this. That's why you have to look at these people's content that you look up to, if they're doing it the right way. Now, what you also should do is don't be afraid to give free content away. You're gonna sell the coaching, you're gonna sell the actual guidance, right? That's what people come from. They literally want more in-depth guidance. That's why they pay, right? And then you should have a lead magnet. A lead is a potential client that want to convert into buying customers. A lead magnet is something that will collect those people. And it can be a free course, it can be a free ebook. I'll have all of those. And you're gonna give it to them for free in exchange for their email. Now you own the audience. Now you have the email. Now you're gonna, on Kit.com, you can do this pretty easily. You can start, they join the email list, then automatically they're gonna be sent into a sequence that sends them daily. A sequence that you created is gonna send them daily one email, okay? In that email is gonna be, try to convert these people, understand that they have problems, student results, this and that, and after every email, there's gonna be a book a free call. Book a free call is gonna be essential. Let's say this is a call, and they're gonna join this free call, and it's gonna send them into the, what am I fucking talking about? Apply for the mentorship, etc., free call. And then from there, you're gonna try and sell them. You're gonna convert them into buying customers. In the call, you're gonna sell the high ticket offer, okay? The reason why you shouldn't just immediately try and sell a high ticket offer by just mentioning the price in the website, this and that, because people are not gonna buy. They want to actually find the reason that they want to know that they need the product. In the free call, you're gonna convert them, and it also feels special. It's like the first step, commitment, free call. Let's join. Boom, they buy, okay? But if you sell a low ticket offer like from $20 to fucking $500, you can pretty much sell it immediately in a website. But that's the high ticket is just much better, especially when you post to a specific audience, people who have problems. They see you as an authority, they trust you. They're gonna buy a high ticket offer through this call, right? And you're gonna give them a lot of value for free. Lead magnets, send them emails, make your free content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok very, very good and valuable. And they're gonna be like, wow, this free shit is so good, the paid shit must be amazing. That's literally what happens, right? Okay, so find your niche, look at the top 5 people in it, copy their shit. Health, wealth, relationship in that niche, by the way. Problem you solved in that, and then you're gonna exchange money because they need the problem solved. It's a very, very important topic. What am I even talking about? All right, and then you're gonna create your and then you're gonna create your digital product. You're gonna create a lead magnet, give a lot of value for free, collect their emails, they're gonna book a free call, and then in the call you're gonna convert them into buying customers. So that's why you should always, that's why, like, let's say you already started YouTube automation clipping, you made some money with that, you made it profitable. Start teaching about it. Start teaching about it. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you. You may think that, oh, selling courses and mentorship is not ethical. You're solving problems. It's a business. You're solving problems with these people who are just, they're just waiting for you to start that content. They're just waiting. There's fat people out there who just, they want you to start posting so you can save their life. That's a problem solved, hey? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below questions. I will answer them. My name is Eric Cash. I will turn you successful. Let's go. Peace out.